God, stop klikken, man. Godverdomme. Fuck it. So yeah, I got a little issue right now that my second monitor died. And now I'm trying to figure out what my alternatives are, which is currently an iPad as my, hopefully for chat reading, but apparently that's not working either. So bloody annoying. I don't know if I can see chat here. Anyway, let's get into this. Do the power cuts. This is the only problem right now, so I'm just gonna do my auctions house quickly, and then we're gonna start doing the. Let's start with the raids, and then we're doing the dungeons. Because we're now anyway in Shadow Moon Valley. I'm just currently annoyed that my second monitor doesn't work, so I cannot read anything if someone is talking. And currently I do not really have money to buy a new monitor, so let me do the final auctions, and then we are going to start in the Black Temple, I guess. And let's just do this then. Alright, let's vendor the rest of the remaining items that I got in my inventory. I don't really need it right now. I'm gonna try to fix the monitor on the later stage. I already tried it for almost 30-40 minutes without any success. Switch to TSM for a moment, and I'm gonna sell all the BOEs. Right, that's done. Now resell the other items we still got remaining in our inventory. What else do we have? I think this will do. Yeah. Let's head into our first raid instance, which is the Black Temple. I have not been there for quite a while, so bear with it. I'm just doing my best to do everything correctly. Let me see if the screen is good. Yeah, the screen is stable, I think. I just have to alt tab a couple times, and let's remove the little thing above me. Right there. It's gone. Alright, the Black Temple. The entrance is somewhere here on the right side. There we go. We should have it on normal because I don't think there is an heroic version of it. So let's check the rate. Go with Burning Crusade. Where are you? Black Temple, sorry. The Black Temple is a normal time walking, and we do not do time walk. So let's get into this and let's go. Alright. Do we talk to this guy? No. We do gonna put our loot appraiser on, so it just runs. New session. I think we're gonna start first here to the left, we're gonna attempt to at least kill every enemy, just in hope that we generate some amount of gold from it.
I require a target.
So then you know why I'm doing all the bosses and every single enemy. Do those small elementals drop me anything? Yeah, they do. They just drop the grey items, but grey items tend to go sometimes for a decent amount of basic gold, so...
I am out of range.
Alright. Hopefully we also find some modes. As you can see, we found 4 modes of water for 75 gold.
I need to target something.
Another mode of water, 5 of them, 94 gold. So I just collected about 160 gold or 70 gold on mode water within like 15 seconds. But that's not bad, and those items do get sold. So I shall not really worry about anything like that. Aaron Stotzenberg. Yes, this is the Burning Crusade, but we're playing retail WoW. I need to shut down my Steam, my Xbox, so I can have some stabilized connection. Yeah, that works better. Ooh, we got our crystal pulse shields, and we got 17 modes of water. So technically, I think if you want to farm quite a lot of modes of water, you should just go to the Black Temple and do not kill the bosses, but do kill all these elementals. Because as you can see, there's another 4 modes of water. Let me go on top of this. I think those give me mode of water. No, not today. Is that the first boss that we have to kill?
I do not have a target.
I think this is the... No, the boss behind is the boss. Alright.
I must get closer.
So I'm wondering if the big elemental dropped me any metal mode now. This one doesn't drop you in mode. But keep in mind, we just collected 30 modes of water, so 568 gold within 3 minutes. I think you just need to reset the instance and rinse and repeat. And then you can generate quite a lot of gold. Also, all the things will show how many items we collected in this area. I assume there's nothing up here, right? No. I guess we get quite some amount of water again. Look at that, 19 again. So we're getting 360 gold again. Another 3. So in general, we got 52 modes of water in this first area. And all the price together is about 1,000 gold within 3 or 4 minutes, and you can just rinse and repeat doing this without killing the boss, so you can save it. Don't get saved, you know.
I am out of range. I do not have a target.
Let's see how many enemies we can pull and that will stay following us. Hello, Grind. Welcome back. Welcome, sorry. Hello, Liam Cairns. Yeah, Black Temple. I'm currently having an issue that my second monitor died because of a power outage. And now I need to use Alt-Tab to read your chat, so there will be slightly delayed for reading it. Sorry about that. And I don't really have the money to buy a new monitor right now, so I'm just doing my best to read it and play it on the same time. But I've done now all of the Outlands of, I mean the Loremaster of Outlands, as you can see here. Done it yesterday, and now we're doing all the raids and dungeons. And the dungeons will be on heroic and on normal. The Eight of Furies. This is the same drag tier hunter. I've not changed it, I'm just changing transmogs quite over time. As you can show, just gonna put my thingy up. I think most of the time I've been playing with this one.
Too far away.
I think you're used to this skin that I have on right now, the transmog. Come on. I cannot hit the ones above there. Alright, we got the Heart of Darkness.
I do not have a target.
These are still too
I
high.
must get closer.
And I need to wait for this big guy.
Too far away.
Well, just follow me and go down. Yeah, well. So that's good. Yeah, I can put my pet down if you like. There you go. Actually gonna put my different pets. I like the monkey, but I like the tiger more. The tier set drops here is tier 6, I believe. But as usual, I will try to kill all the enemies that we encounter. Because every enemy can contain a certain item that's being very valuable.
I am out of range.
Oh, what set this is? I call this the... what's it called? I think I called this the Blue Sentinel. Now currently I call this Heaven, but I got it in one of my shorts. I think... I don't really remember how I called it on my shorts. I will have to check for that later. I will do it straight away now, but if my other monitor didn't die out because of, well, it's not dead, but I cannot make it correctly work. I'm getting those stupid grey stripes in it. Bloody annoying they are. But I mean, it is what it is. I cannot change anything about that. And for now I have to live with that. Oh, he's dead. Didn't even realize I killed him. And those dragons are still too high. Well, let's see what we got. Got one new transmog, which are the, I think, bracers. No, it's a waistband. Do you like my transmog set? Or did you like the previous one more? Did you want to know about the previous one? The previous one I called the pilot. Or the captain's pilot. I have a short with, I think, with showing the parts that I got from it. I really like the music in Black Temple. Very nice. Alright, I think we should start to go to the right, I think. Or we still need to clear up stuff here. Let's clear the room first. Oh no, you got a fender over there. So I guess we go first to the top. I think we can also find the skull flame shield in this place. Well, do you have a YouTube channel? Oh bloody hell, I'm stuck in a Wine Fury totem. Or a Cyclone, one of the two. Of course I got still the pets. Come on, totem, get away. I think it's a Cyclone totem. This is just a pain. Oh my god, really? Wow. There we go. Seriously, come on.
I need to target something first.
Thank you. I might find some decent bind and equip items as well. Why you don't post on it? Just post your your transmogs as a short. Thank you for the sub, by the way. All of that, I have a delayed visibility. I'm using an old iPad, which apparently is not on a charger, and well, the problem with that is that it will drain my battery, and my phone is my camera, so it's not going all well smoothly today, but I'm doing my best to make it work. That's all I can do. I had to delay my stream, sadly enough, but it is what it is, right?
I require a target.
Until I am able to fix my monitor, or until I get a new monitor if I make enough money, then it will be less an issue. But there's still loot there. My settings changed. No, view this is still good, but those little things disappeared. Look. That's very weird. This is not the maximum distance, because I can see way far beyond that. Well, you could post them on an Instagram, if your Instagram is open. I don't personally have Instagram, because I'm not a fan of much of WhatsApp. I mean, what much of Facebook. I know it's called Meta, but I still call it Facebook. I'm getting quite a lot of greens. Some are valuable, some are not valuable.
I need to target something first.
But hopefully we get quite a lot of those reputation item. We might gonna use him soon quite a lot. But if you want to farm some modes of water, do the first beginning. Rinse and repeat. Do not kill the bosses, just kill the elementals. And then reset and repeat. Alright. I think those wolves are actually tameable as well. Or in a different area they're tameable, but they definitely are tameable. Not specifically this one. Alright, let's try to drag a couple together. Come on. And then we go around the corner, stacking them all up and kill them all at once. Hopefully we don't get a bloody teleporter, or I mean totem. But I highly doubt it. Alright, let's go around this corner. I would love to see them, but yeah, you know. But why you don't want to put them on a YouTube video? Maybe you get fuck tons of views.
I need to target
You never know.
first.
I'm pretty sure he drops the two-handed axe. Hello, Terran Gorefind. Oh. No two-handed axe. But I did get a new gun. And that gun doesn't look that bad. Gun actually looks pretty sick. Very sick, actually. It's pretty high. Sorry. Now you can see it, sorry. It's a pretty high quality gun as well. Look at that. It's beautiful. I like the green on it. The shiny metal. The scope. Looks all good. Not so glowy like most stuff. Let's see how far to my... Yeah, the iPad is dying in 23%. So once the iPad is dead, then I have to definitely go alt tab all the time. Right, we went through that room. Now we shall go to the left room, in the back. I was thinking I collected this shield. Apparently I didn't. Apparently I didn't. See you next time, mate. Have a nice sleep. Enjoy your sleep. I should need sleep anytime soon again as well. Because I only slept for almost 4 hours or 3 hours. Pretty long. But yeah, like I said always before, it is what it's... Oh my god, it dropped a rune shield. This is a Soldat one. I know the skull shield is from Blackrock Depths mainly. So let's go to one of my least favorite bosses. Let's go behind this pillar. Just wait 4 seconds. Then go around the entire pillar. Oh no, I'm not again cyclone. Bloody hell. Oh my god. Again, I'm cycloned. Just spamming my buttons to the moment I'm out of cyclone. How long does this cyclone totem stays? There we go. We're still stuck. Let's throw the dynamites. And these are the problems, I think. There's elemental versions. Come on. One more totem. It's the cyclone totem which is the problem. Right, that's done. Now we can do the boss. Which I most likely struggle on with this boss. So bear with me. I might do it wrong again. We need to wait for someone, I believe. I guess he's not coming here, so maybe we need to start a different boss first. Oh yes, Akama. Akama. Now they're activated for combat.
I do not have a target. I require a target. Too far away.
Alright, and then he's dead. And there was no quest room after this, right? Let's wait for Akama for a moment. Should be done any moment. Let him speak for a moment. I'm going to quickly grab something to eat in real life, but I'll be back in a second. Still gotta try to attempt fix my monitor. Just on deze kant voor de rest niks aan veranderen. Alright. We didn't get anything after that, okay. Let's then walk out and go for I think the vendors. Yeah. Let's go for the vendors and then we'll go to the next boss. That gate is still sealed, so we have to proceed to the boss here on the right side somewhere. I think that's in that direction. There will be, I think, 2 bosses. But let's first empty our inventory a bit before we're gonna continue.
Take time if you need.
There we go. Let's sell the epic items for a moment, so we have some little space. Let's sell also the rings, because the rings are pointless to sell. You can try to sell them, but then most likely they're pointless. Unless they're late end game items. 2 more rings, I see. 3 more rings. This will do, yeah. Alright, then we go here down to the right side. Hello, flat 13k. How are you? I'm currently alt tabbing because I have no second monitor. It's dead again. So it's kind of pointless for now. But I will just use alt tab. Let's clean this room. Oh. Thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. I think we come back from for this boss over here. So let's go to the eye to the head boss. The three, I think the 3 or 4-sided head boss. I think there's like, yeah, we have to go here. We have to go to Reliquary of Souls. And then we have to go all the way to the back. To this room over here. And then we reach Gurtok Blood Boil. We go back up. And we return to the previous area. And then the other gate should be opened. So we can proceed to the... what are the next bosses actually? So we got Gurtok, Blood Boil, Reliquary of Souls. And then we have the Mother of Shasra, the Illidari Council, and Illidan Storm Rage. With a potential drop chance for the legendary Wargleaf. I haven't been lucky to get one in the past, so maybe I do get one now. I assume those give me no rewards, so it's pointless to farm them. So let's just go for the last boss. I'm probably screwing that up, but we're gonna find out in a moment. We're gonna stream for at least 30 minutes extra, maybe a bit more. There would be no poll done for the gold part because we don't see any players during searching the instances, and then tomorrow we're probably going to the Qual of Danas, I think. Well, whatever. Maybe we're doing that today. The Owl of Qualdanas, sorry. Then we simply Gonna see if there's some remaining quests left. Probably not, but some.
I need to target something.
I don't really have an AoE anymore. But with the quests, you can see if they have any quest for us, and then if not, then we're just gonna remain it as the regular route, and then soon we'll be hitting Northrends. I think by Monday we'll be in Northrends.
I do not have a target.
I think I'm gonna look for another AOC monitor soon. Alright, this is the final head, I think. Yep.
To target something quick.
No companion pets, but we did unlock the Nature Warden's threats, which look like... How does it look like? That. It's fairly cheap. It looks alright. This won't provide us any loot. No. So now we can proceed to the final boss of this area. So let's do that. We have a hunter, so we can go a slightly bit faster than usual. Just trying to move, or my mobility, trying to do a bit better for you. I don't have a speed build or anything like that, but I don't want to spend up to 2 million gold for something like that, when there's always a chance that Blizzard can nerf those things. If I find it, fine. But before that, no. Not interested in that. I got still quite a lot of inventory slots left.
I am out of range.
I think the next raids will... I think not the next raid, I think the next dungeons, because we're gonna do the dungeons in Terakar Forest on normal and heroic. So those are the 4 dungeons we're gonna do then. Let's zoom out for a moment. So we were doing the Mana Tombs, the Arcanine Crypts, the Shadow Labyrinth, and the Setacals. After we done that, we head to Hellfire, I think. We're gonna do all the dungeons and the raids. We're gonna do the same in the Zangra Marsh. We have the Slave Pens, the Steam Vault, the Underbog, and the Serpent Shrine Cavern. Then we're heading to the Blade Edge for Gruul's Lair. And at final we have the Botanica, Arcotras, the Mechanar as dungeons in the Netherstorm, and then we have the Eye. Then we're not done yet, because we have in Azeroth, in Kalimdor, in Tanaris, in Tanaris, and then we go inside the Caverns of Time. There we have the dungeon, Durnhold Keep, and the Black Swamp or something, or the Black Forest. And then we have at the Eastern Kingdoms, we still have at Isle of Qualdanas. We maybe have some quest here, but we do have the Magister Terrace and the Sunwell Plateau. And I think, if I'm going back to the thing, we got Karazhan, Gruul's Lair, Maggie's Lair, Serpent, the Eye, the Battle of Mount Hyos, so that's also in the Serpent, in the Time Cave, so that's also a raid we're still gonna do. So we got the Old Foothills, yes, the Black Moors, that's the one, not the Black Swamp. Yeah, all pretty much straightforward. Are we heading for the Terracar first? Terracar Forest first after... I have a bloody stick in my hair. Ow. Where did I get a bloody stick from? Probably from the walnut tree, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Thank you for the sub, by the way. And yeah, then probably I done all that today. I will be doing that all today, so far I know. And once I done that, I will head to Northrend, and then I'm still gonna figure out, shall I go to the Borean Tundra first, or to the Holing Fjord. Holing Fjord got the nice next zone with the Grizzly Hills, chance on the ghostly bear. And the other one is for not for the bear, but for Loki, the most wanted tiger pet, and Shola Baijin. Most likely he won't be there. I know a way how to get those rares fairly easy. If you're like below level 60 or 60, you will still do Chromie questing. So then you ask Chromie to choose a different timeline. In that case, you will choose Northrend or Breath of the Lich King. And then you head to the area. And on some occasions you can also put your PvP mode on, and you have a big chance to find the rare specific enemy you need. It really works. I did the same while I was questing. I didn't use the PvP mode, but I did the same while questing. I was going for... I actually got a time lost Proto Drake, the Gronling, the Void Raven, like from the Sector calls, but then the Void form. I got those 3 mounts by just doing that, being in the old days. You still will be pretty much overpowered or anything like that, but it's good to do so. Alright, now we got those beautiful demons over here.
Too far away.
Should be quite a lot, I think. No, it's actually in the next room. Well, let's pull them all. I never knew this was an actual terrace. Well, that's pretty cool. I think they're holding the Black Temple or something. I don't know. It looks pretty cool. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Now there's Succeed Demons, the Priestess of Delight. A7 of Furies. I think we already had the 8 of Furies. Yeah, we do. So you can technically potentially upon the entire set here. I really like how these demons look like. They look really great. The way they choose their design of clothing and yeah. And I don't mean necessarily the backside, by the way, if you bought that. No, I mean like the way, like the dark color and the trims, they look really cool. Alright, also most of the items you can find in here are like the plants and stuff like that. They're not really worth anything much. We unlock the heart beater breastplate. Ooh, that doesn't look that bad. However, this is a plate. It doesn't look that bad. Looks actually pretty cool. It looks like a form of a dragon mouth, or like this other teeth, or like a mutated bug, like a fly mutated by a fly. These are the eyes, and this is the mutated part of the biting section of the fly. Alright. We cannot mount up, do we? No. I think we're gonna kill quite a lot of the sentinels while we're in Sandwell Plateau. Couple more enemies left. Just wait them around the corner. And now I could technically take the elemental, but we're gonna pick up later. I guess they do reset. Yeah, they do. In a sort of certain way, they do. I was expecting to not have them reset, but in this case, there would be, and we also unlocked the threads of the June Mother, or the Den Mother, which will look like the same as the item we found earlier.
I require a target.
Alright, let's go to the second final boss, the Council. We have the Helm of the Illidari. Where is it? So we're gonna make this guy get naked again. So we obtain this helmet over there. The helm actually really looks like pretty cool with the drugged here. Then we got the belt of guidance. Not bad. I like the blue line in it, like this little blue and grey and black. Looks pretty cool. I could do something with that. Alright, let's go to the final boss. The boss I sometimes not understand. But it is what it is. And yeah. I'm not sure if I have to wait now for the character. I'm gonna go down, see if we can find the Akama, I think. Another piece in my hair of that. I think we need to go to talk to Akama. Well. That's the downside with the curls and work in the garden. You can have a lot of those things stuck in your hair. But they're fairly easy to remove. For example, I have pretty curly hair most of the times. People somehow do like it for some reason. What the fuck is he doing? What in the bloody earth is he doing? It's horrible. It's terrible what he does. He just turns around. What the fuck is he doing? Come on, man. Is it too fast or something? Ah well. It's working now. Yeah, get your buddy out. The spirit of Udalo. And the spirit of Ulam. Alright, I think we go up or we wait. We go up. And we go the other way. Akama is really doing something weird. There we go, we have Illidari. What makes me wonder quite often is all these bosses standing on top of their area, but what the hell are they doing? Just sitting or standing? Same to like Illidan Stormrage. Why is he just holding this skull and doing nothing like anything else? Hello Saturnus, how are you? I cannot really read what you say, but just let me know whenever you feel like.
We've come to end your reign. My people and all of Outland shall be free.
Alright, the iPad is dying in about a few minutes.
Unconvinced. The time has come. The moment is at hand. You
If you want to like my video, feel free. But it's entirely up to you.
I do not
Alright, Illidari is dead. I think we have to kill their elementals. They should be spawning somewhere here. Let's see if we're gonna get the blades,
I need to target
or at least one of them. But I'm pretty sure that I will not get a new blade. There you go. Well, I don't get it. Like you slay those elementals, so the elementals dies, and they weaken their power, and then the weapon is not strong enough. It's kind of pointless to do that.
How is it even possible?
Ah, my long hunt is finally over. Today,
Yeah. It's a quite long dialogue. Alright, come on. Me.
The burning legion will
It's
fall.
quite a lot of chitty chatty. So I completed the achievements, and let's see that we will not get any Warglyph, but we never know. As I said, no Warglyph. Now we are heading to the Terragar Forest, and we're gonna do the 4 dungeons in normal and 4 dungeons on heroic. Ay. Let's put some stuff on vendor, so I have some space to before we're gonna continue there. Okay. I think the rest should be okay. Mailbox.
Many deals for a friend of
Sell point and equips. Sell the remaining stuff. All right. This is mainly everything here. No, we could just at the helm. Alright, now let's fly to the 4 dungeons. So get a regular dungeon on normal. I'll give my monitor another shot before my other phone thingy die out. Let's just give it another shot. Seconds. Almost, it's a blue screen still. So what did I do the last time? I pulled it from plug. So I'm gonna turn this on first, pull it from the plug. Here we go. I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Right. Give it a moment, give it a quick moment, gave it a 13 minutes, 30 seconds cooldown. And now we're just gonna wait for a moment till it maybe fixes itself. Everything is a maybe. Let's go for the first instance. And we're gonna do the north one. So we got north, east, south, west. Do we have any quest here to pick up? No. Just have a shady vendor. What does a shady vendor sell actually? Nothing that's important. Alright, let's pick up those quests and turn the monitor on for a moment. So we got the power. So the power is on in 3, 2, 1. No, it still give me the bloody thingy. Pick up the other quest. Trying to hard reset the monitor, but it doesn't work really well. Come on. Come on, give me the sign. Give me the good sign. Give me the Dell sign. Shite. Maybe we're gonna use a different cable, but let's just focus on the dungeon right now. The thing dies out anyway.
I require a target.
We need to kill everything here. I'm not sure if we can do it with killing the boss. I mean, we come back down from the last boss anyway. Just give the ads a moment. There we go. So we needed a item. Yes, now we do.
I do not have a target.
I am kinda sleepy, so sorry about that. I slept for a very low amount of money.
I
So
need
a
to
low
target
amount of
something
hours.
first.
Just because there was a power outage and stuff like that.
I cannot attack that target. I require a target.
So I cannot do much about that. Sorry about that. Yesterday I was playing with my neighbor as online game in the Division 2, and apparently he resurrected me 3 times while I was knocked out for a couple times without me realizing I was alive for about 2-3 minutes.
I do not have a target.
Ooh. Very kind
I
staff.
require a target.
A very kind staff. We also unlocked a scimitar. That's not bad. That's literally not bad. It's a free life stealing enchant, but it looks so good. with also this little staff here. Apparently they sell it for about 5,000 gold.
I must get
I'm
closer.
pretty sure it's not 5,000 gold, but you never know. Alright, let's see, the other materials sell for very cheap. We do have here Linchin, I think. Asian Linchin. And they sell for about 4 gold each. Still decent value. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do, Mr.
I do not
Sandman.
have a target.
I don't know why you got that song all the time in my head. It's a good song, but I cannot even sing, so why would I try to it actually? I'm too active now, I guess.
I need to target something.
Too active,
first.
but would say me knock out sleep for a thousandth of a second, all combined at once.
What is this? You must forgive me, but I was not expecting company. As you can
Hey man,
see,
I see you're growing quite
must be
steadily.
occupied
Grats.
right
Thank you,
now. But
Laplace.
no matter, as I am the gracious host,
Today,
I return
it's
to you.
a kind of horrible day because my monitor, my second monitor, died out because a power outage here in Spain, and that monitor is not that great. That doesn't like when the power suddenly turns off, even when the system is down, it screws up. So it still works. I can still connect to it, but this little issue that I'm getting lots of gray stripes, which there is a fix, but it's not easy. So I'm trying to now I'm using an iPad. My phone is my camera anyway, but I do not have a charger for the iPad, so I have to alt tab for the chats. So that's why there's a slight delay when I respond to anyone. Just try to make it work. Now we're heading for heroic mode.
I do not have a
But
target.
I think tomorrow or something like that, or the day after, we heading into the next expansion, which also makes the gold increase by 2,500 gold. So the gold I have to pay out to a player that I find in game will be about 2,000 gold. I mean 2,000 gold, 10,000 gold. My bad. So at least I need to generate about 10,000 gold a day, despite I do have enough for 12 times streaming. Everything else, like in the next expansion of that, it will be 12,500 and etc, etc, etc. Alright, we are outside the mana tombs, and now we're gonna put it on heroic. There we go. We have 82 inventory slots, so we have quite enough. You have a surge power, surge protector perhaps. If not, it might be worth to buy one if outage are coming into your place. They're not quite common, but there's been blackouts recently, so maybe there was a blackout. And my other monitor is an AOEC monitor, so he doesn't have the issue apparently, but it's an old Dell monitor, which is my second monitor, does have the issue. I tried to find a of like the smaller flat monitors, because I just need a monitor to have like, it doesn't even need to be big, it can be like a tablet monitor that I can connect with USB or whatever, and then have OBS running on that as a second screen, and my YouTube live stream studio. Because now I have to alt tab to read the chat. And it's not that bad. I mean, like, it's not the end of the world. It's just annoying. That's all I can say. It's just annoying. Alright, let's kill all this. Nice, we are getting the Fate Bearer's Gauntlet unlocked.
To target something first.
That will be looking like... Oh, yes. Yes, I want those armor pieces. Because I think you can make like an either paladin or warrior set with that. An old one. But I'll try to give a look on the power outage surge protector. I mean, what is the surge protector cost? Like 5 or 10 euros, I guess. I'm in the euro base, so maybe in dollars, maybe let's say also $5-6, or is it like $30 or $50 or something? If it's like 30 or 50 or anything in that range, I better just buy a new monitor, add it to my screen, and have it like that, you know.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
Alright, let's see. I think we can run to the next boss, can we? We just have this Nexus Terror, which will be, I think sometimes like fearing or stuff like that. But we shouldn't really be worried about. So let's hide behind this little coffin. But yeah, I'm trying to grow bit to bit. Yeah, so 30 or 40 years, then I better can buy just a new monitor. Just need to know where I'm gonna buy it, or like I think it's like a tablet monitor, the other one I mean. It's fairly nice actually. Oh. That's nice. We obtained 2 pieces that we didn't collect. So this is a old shaman set, I think dungeon 1 set or dungeon 2 set. And then we have the boots. Boots are not bad. I think I got a leg piece or a chest piece that linked to those boots, so that's good. And then we also obtained the necklace of trophies, which is worth about 1700 gold. But I think those things will not sell. So I'm not even sure if I'm gonna be bothered to auction house them or just vendor them. Unless they're like a trinket or anything like that, but a neck piece or anything like this, it's not even great amazing stats or something. I didn't get why these two didn't come with me. Alright, let's go around this corner. Let's hoard them up. Yeah, how are you, Laplace? Doing good? Come on, trigger me. Trigger me to fight me. We probably head to the next room as well, where the Nexus Terror is. Yeah, it is growing. Not gonna lie about that, but I do not get my few hours, which is the only downside. But while YouTube streaming, it just goes already pretty good on that. Just doesn't increase for around some reason. I know
But no matter.
3 days beyond 365 days, because that's a little requirement. 365 days you need to have at least 3,000 watching hours, and a couple of days before the 365, or now currently later, was about 600 few hours.
I need to target something
Yeah.
first.
You cannot have it all.
An epic battle.
Alright, now we completed the heroic version. We also obtained the ethereal bow. Looks pretty basic, and now we should go to the next dungeon. I think we can go to the set the calls. I think they are also running from the ends, and then go straight away back to the entrance. I could be wrong. One second. I think my tooth broke off. Then broke off. I think I hear that sound when I had water in my mouth. It went like that. Thank you for the like, by the way. Let's see, if I go to Argonite Crypts, does it have an exit on the end? Let me think. Let me go through the dungeon files. Argonite Crypts, let's go for the map. So you go all the way up, you go to the top right. So there's a stairway, and you got Exarch, but there's no exit over there. Let's see what we got on. We done the mana tombs, the ascetic halls. I think the ascetic halls you can leave the instance. Yeah, I think the last ball. Yeah, I think let's go do the ascetic halls first. Ascetic halls is here to the right side, so that's even the east side. That's good. Then empty my inventory, and I think we are on normal, right? No, we're actually on Eric. So the next round we're gonna do a normal. Try to pull the entire room. Somewhere there you will be leaving the instance where you've seen the gate. Alright, this is a charmed fight, which is quite annoying, so we have to kill everything a slightly bit faster to avoid them respawning. I can actually I can do this. Maybe that's better. So just let my pets move through the room. It's a very old tool that many people don't use anymore, but I do. Then we're gonna cancel that. It already charmed me. Bloody hell. It's quite annoying. Ooh, we have some corium ore in our first dungeon. Well, first dungeon in a couple first dungeon. So let's see, we collect how much gold from this. So we're on 15,100 gold. That's about 1,200 gold we generate just from that ore pieces. I think the iPad is dying out. 7%. Come on.
I need to target something first.
Ooh, we got the Guild of Gale Force.
I require a target.
Which means we're also pretty close to the first boss. I think this is the first boss actually. Yeah. Let's free this guy. And also let's do that quest quickly. So we're gonna do the dungeons quest as well for the extra gold.
I need to target something first.
There's one cobalt eye. We can pull those birds.
I do not have a target.
Alright, let's go to the top. To the top, sorry.
I require a target. Too far away.
Now the good part about the leaping part, you can just jump over little areas. I really like that. Let's kill those rippers at the same time as much as we can. There's an adamant over there. Is there a time lost one? Yeah, there's just one. So you're just trying to kill that straight away.
I need to target something
There we go.
first.
Bit delay in looting stuff because it consumes a lot of data to be transferred to the server, but it's totally doable.
I require a target. I cannot attack that target.
Totally doable.
I do not have a target.
Now we got Anzu the bird that normally grants you a mount. Hopefully I didn't get the mount because then I got deleted again. Because I already have it a long time ago. But for the people who still try to get it, I wish you the best. So technically I think if I'm gonna do leave, then I will be unsaved. Give it 10 minutes. Alright, might get the item from the inventory later on. And we're gonna put the game, put the map on put the instance on normal again. I'm gonna repeat the instance again. I don't complete the quest because the last boss. Normal. Alright, let's run the same instance on normal. There's a good chance that we can find another Corium depot. There's always a chance. I'm not gonna pull everything right now because last time we got mind controlled, it almost went bad. That we just lose everything we gathered almostly. I know those are the time lost ones for sure.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
Wait, that sometimes you can loot one and sometimes you can loot two. There's our rich adamant. Ugh.
I am out of range.
The eyes of the style. Alright.
I need to target something first.
Okay, we done the boss. We need to go up. Do 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 do. I don't care. I love it. All right. I think it's not even possible for me to do complete the
I
entire
must get closer.
all the dungeons at once. I think this is gonna be until Sunday at least.
I need to target something first.
Alright, the prophets are not the ones that's... Okay. Oh, we're still fighting in combat. This bow apparently is 14,000 gold. YK. The monitor called a portable monitor, by the way. That's the name of it. We're not able to get the name of it, but it's a portable laptop that's portable monitor. I don't care, I love it. Now we're on the final boss. Let's just let the boss speak. Before I'm gonna do anything, I'm gonna kill him, obtain the item, and we also obtain the fluid trousers, which looks like this. Pretty straightforward, pretty decent looking. I like the very purple armor as well. I don't care, I love it. I don't care, I love it. Alright, we have the Shadow Labyrinth. I've been there yesterday, I think, for a quest to complete for the Outlands. Let's quickly put some stuff on the auction house so we have some inventory space. Huh? We have a rare. And it's down. We got the Dragon Bone Ring. Where the hell is this mount coming from? Oh yeah, I know this mount. You can get this through recruit a friend. So we got the little rare that has up to 6 respawn points. Or spawn points. We were doing our auctions, so let's get back to that for a moment. We were about the necklace. skip, 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 skip. And we have the dragon ring of the fire lash. I think we're gonna put that on the auction house anyway. We have Gero of the Gale Force. Quite a lot of them on the auction house. Maybe we can buy it at some point. Yeah, I think we're done here. I think we can proceed to the Shadow Labyrinth.
I have many lucky
Let's
visitors.
quickly have our inventory more cleansed. And switch to TSM. Send so our bind on equips. And then vendor the rest of the items. Alright, time for some shadow labs.
Too far away.
Oh, yay. Well, I was collecting quite a lot of those other items. Yeah, they don't look that amazing.
Look top. Go with honor.
What you need, stranger? So long. Peace for you.
Do 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 do. Only a gnome will fit through the wall, and yet he will not be able to go through. Alright, I think you cannot get there. Can you? I think you cannot skip it. See? You just can't skip it for now. It was a glass wall. Should be here with my rogue. Pickpocket everything.
I do not have a target.
I'm struggling sometimes to put my eyes open. Let me get the little candy. I think let's get a little candy before we're gonna proceed in this instance. So give me a moment. I'm still in combat. Let's clear this room. Nice, doing good. Not bad for gloves. Alright, one more fell overseer. Proceeding to the next room. So far I remember if I can kill the Black Heart, everything will come along.
I must get closer.
Yeah. Let's remove the line of sight. There we go. The 6 of lunacy. And we need to collect 3 more of those devices. Let's get the rich element ore as well for just the Ethereum. Hopefully we get at least like 3 Ethereum. Yeah, nice. 135 gold.
I need to target something first.
There you go. The wand of the nether. Oh my god. Look at that beauty. It looks actually... Wow. I've never seen this one. This looks pretty good. Oh my god. I'm not sure if the skeletons drop anything for me. Well, just gonna kill it anyway. Yeah, skeletons don't drop anything. We can skip that for the next time. New breastplate. Purple paladin set, nice. I think it's a judgment set in purple. Alright,
I am out of range.
alright, that's done. Now we run back and we're gonna do this on heroic mode. We collected the robe of oblivion. I know I can do some transmogs with this too. Let's undress this one again. And we got some beautiful leg parts. The Kirin Loremaster trousers. Alright, let's go back to beginning. And put this to heroic mode. We now know we don't need to kill the tortured skeletons. Because they don't reward us for anything like gold. That seems to be not really my reputation either. Hey. Oh. My loot appraiser on 1 hour and 40 minutes is currently paused. No, it's not paused, it's just continue within seconds. Currently on 25,000 gold. I think mainly because of 3 parts that are sold, being priced at a decent high price. But in general, we also got like modes of water. I do find that a very good farm spot to get the mode of water. I think you can technically get an hour about 3,000-4,000 gold. No, not 3,000-4,000. So 5 minutes was about 1,000 gold. So 50 minutes is about 10,000 gold. So let's say 13,000 gold stable, maybe with some more transmogs on the go.
But go on then, see. You'll come back someday.
Mukra, strength, may your blades never dull.
Alright, let's go out, put this instance on heroic mode, and let's go back in. Gonna try the monitor again. See if it does any difference. Probably not. Did I put it on heroic? Yeah, I did. Monitor is still bloody fucking that. Alright, let's pull everything again. We have some adamant on the other side. And I pressed the wrong button. Great. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna continue gathering. Wanted to press my R, which is my speed button. But I pressed the wrong button. I pressed my 4, which is pretty close to the R bar. And that's my AoE. Let's go get to the pillars here.
I require a target.
We have the Sundered Leg Guards. And why is this explanation? This is, yeah, this could be a potential 1200 gold item, yeah. I was wondering why will that be 1200 gold, but for that reason I know. I'm just gonna pull the entire room again. Now we're doing it in the correct way. Just gonna stand here and around here in 3, 2, 1. We move a bit to the other side if we can. Just waiting till that ritualist coming in 3, 2, 1, and let's kill them all. And the boss will be free. There we go. And I will be able to kill him for free as well. We unlock 2 things. So we unlock this shield right over here. Looks pretty nice actually. I remember that shield. We also unlocked the Dream Winged Helm, which is the green helm for the male armor set of tier 2. No, it's tier 2 for tier 2 hunters. Alright, we do not have to pull those enemies, so we can just stand behind something. So just waiting till everything is here. And 3, 2, 1, we're gonna move to the other side. In 3, 2, 1, we're gonna kill everything.
I need to target something first.
There you go. We got a Shadow Moon Cleaver for 1600 gold. How does a Shadow Moon Cleaver look like? It's just horrible. It's just a basic weapon. Do you see it? Basic. Some items I can understand why to pay this amount of gold for it, but some items I'm like, why? And also, why is this room so empty? I'm going the correct way, right? Nope. We don't need the skeletons anymore.
I need to target something first. I require a target.
And then we got this final boss. Yep. And then we got the Hallowed Pauldrons, which is a cloth piece. Doesn't look that interesting anyway. Let's just run to the last boss. Whatever is coming with us will come with us.
Too far away.
We unlock 2 new items, the Great Sword of Horrid Dreams and also the Sonic Spear. And now we got bloody charms. Alright, there's no problem if we got charms.
I do not have a target.
Alright, that's done. So now we got only one more instance here left, which is the Argonite Crypts. Let's quickly check the weapon we got. So we got this little weapon over here, which is the Great Sword of Horrid Dreams. And we also got the Sonic Spear, which looks pretty cool with this armor set actually. Maybe I'm gonna use it instead of the other weapon. So let's use the Heartstone. Sanctum of the Stars, which will be in Shadow Moon Valley. And then we're gonna go to the Arcanine Crypts. Let's adjust my weapon. Just adjust the transmog. I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm gonna equip it like that either, so. So this is their sets, and I will put it to the polearms and to my new polearm, which will be, where is it? The Sonic Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Well, friend of the Grummles.
Do. Let's quickly do some quick auctions before we're heading to the Argonai. Everything below 100 gold is an automatic vendor. Sometimes something that's close to 100 is also a vendor, but it really depends on my own mistakes. Like that. Just skipped a 200 gold item. Alright, that's everything. Let's change my mount to a vendor mount.
Many deals for a friend.
There we go, sell the trash. Then we're gonna sell all our bind on equips. Then we're gonna vendor the rest of the remaining items. Except of the cards. Alright, let's fly to the western Terracar Forest. Let's go to Elarian Stronghold in the Terracar Forest. Thank you for the like. I'm quickly gonna grab something to drink. Okay. I'm back. Alright, we got the Organai crypts left. And then we have to go to Hellfire. We gotta do the dungeons over there. I'm gonna put this dungeon first on normal and then heroic. I think we will doing Hellfire Pentuela after this. The dungeons in there. Let's see. Let's pull. Did this drop anything? Yeah, it drops items. Downside is we cannot really trigger him unless we attack it, and then it's just instantly dead. Which in terms is not really an issue. We have adamant ore in the top. Let's go behind the stone coffin. Let's wait for the soul priest in 3, 2, 1, and let's switch. Let's wait for the other soul priest in 3, 2, 1, and kill. I have potential 500 gold, 600 gold left. Nice. On that, just made about that amount of gold. It's not really made, it's like potential worth. So keep that in mind. The 30,000 gold you see here is probably like maybe 1,000 to 2,000, maybe 3,000 gold. Unless these items do get sold. But before that, these items are not being sold yet. So the price will be about way less for that moment. Alright, we have a couple more soul priests coming in. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. The Talon Guard helmet for 408 gold, probably selling for about 100 gold or 150 gold, but we will see when the time comes. At least this is the final instance in this area. The only of the few instances that you do not really end on the beginning. I like those dungeons where you can end on the beginning. Alright, let's kill the next boss. Shirak, the Dead Watcher. And we have killed Shadow Priests, come on. There we go. The monk can follow me. If the monk wants to kill me, feel free. Or if it respawns, either way. I probably have to walk back anyway, so. Some rich adamant here. See those? Okay, these skeletons do drop items, so that's good. It just makes me wonder what those flying crystals are. They mean something. Just don't know what yet, but they mean something. Do I wear? Yes, I do. Only that works in Shadow Moon Valley. Makes me wonder if I'm gonna equip that just for a moment of this case. Yeah, it's not related to anything secret of that. So I don't know what those crystals are. I've seen them in the beginning. I've seen them really random. Just don't know what the crystals are for now. Should figure that out on a later point. Pretty sure those skeletons don't drop me anything, so we're just gonna focus there on the necromancer. As you can see, it doesn't drop anything at all. Let's go to the final boss, because we cannot walk beyond that boss. There's no exit over there. Alright, we equipped. We found the Slippers of Serenity. Let's get this guy. Let's leave this place. We got also the Misty Reed boots. Let's go quickly out of combat, so we can actually check what they are. So we're gonna remove the inventory quickly. So the boots are very basic. So they're green. Most likely it's just for the feet. And what was the other item? There was alright, understandable, pretty cool. Alright, let's leave this instance. Put it on heroic. We probably have to walk out because our timer will not be enough. Might gonna play some remix later on, I think, or a different game. I don't know. Quite fun yesterday. I was playing the Division 2, my neighbor, and he said like, I revived you like, what was it, like 5 or 6 times, defended my player with all its life, and I didn't even realize. I was thinking I fell asleep like once, but I fell asleep like a very long time apparently. And he did already would think like, he might be asleep. Alright, let's put this game on heroic, or this dungeon. Then we're going to the Red Desert Hellfire. There we go. Still plenty of inventory space, so we don't have to worry about that. Thank you for the like, I really appreciate that. We're doing now the heroic version of Organized Crypts, and let's grab everything we can again. Still Element Depot, nothing like a nice Kurim. Alright, we pulled you. We can use our Tiger. I'm gonna pull you guys over there. Nice. And we're gonna pull the Arcanine Vindictors on top of here. I'm just gonna wait behind the stone coven again. Hello, bloody purgatory mortifying. What are you doing in the mountain? I'm currently not in the mountain. I'm currently inside Organized Crypts, and I will soon go to the Hellfire. I'm doing now all the dungeons and the raids. Only downside is like my second monitor died out. I don't have the money to buy a new one, so I have to find a way to fix it. Because now I have to use Alt Tab to enter my desktop thing in order to see the people like you chatting or anything like that, similar. If people chat, of course. Or if someone showed a like or a subscribe, to thank them, of course. So there's a little issue for now, for today. I just had a power outage, and it's just that monitor that has that issue. It's not really lightning, but it's quite annoying. That's all I can say, it's quite annoying. Alright, stick behind this little pillar. But it's not really a mountain. It's more like a crypt, I think. Or a tomb. Alright, they apparently can shoot through this wall. It's really interesting. We can't shoot through the wall, but they can. I think like... No, I can shoot through it.
I require a target.
Alright, let's go to the boss, and then we probably go for the final boss as well. We unlocked the color commands, which is this little neck piece over here. That's what we unlocked. Alright, just the final room, is it right? Go round. They're not cost us anyway, so actually we don't need to go around. We just can wait. Look at that, a Talon God Girdle. It's worth about 2,000 gold there. Well, it's according to my data right now, today. Alright, let's skip those. Necromancers will either come or not, but we don't really have to kill them. Killing the last boss. Will we get something to unlock? No, we don't. Alright, let's go back to home. Let's just for sake grab them, or maybe there was a theory more in there. You can never know. Alright, let's give that thing another shot. Let's just leap down as well. Oh no, I'm dying. But this time I die on the ground, or I wasn't able to die on the ground. Yeah, the monitor is still dead. Hellfire. We've still got about 40 minutes or 50 minutes. Let's go over Maggie's lair first, then we done that. I guess we do those in Hellfire, and tomorrow we will be doing this one in Zengramage, the one in Blade Edge, and the one in Netherstorm. So now We done all the four in Tarkov Forest. We're going now for all the four in Hellfire, and then we already done Black Temple. Then we're gonna do all the instances, which is the Slave Pen, Steamfall, and the Underbog in Zangar, and the Separate Shrine Cavern. Then in the Blade Edge we have Cruel's Lair. In the Storm we got Botanica, Alcatraz, the Eye or Tempest Keep, and the Mechanar. We're gonna do that all tomorrow, but for today we still have the Hellfire on our list. Should be able to do the Hellfire pretty quickly. I think the Maggie Slayer is down here, I assume. It's on the one of the sides. It's right here, down here. Quite a long time I've been here. But I know this boss is just a straightforward fight, so...
I am out of range. We unlocked quite a lot of items. So we unlocked the Girdle of the Endless Pit, which is the belt right here, pretty solid. We unlocked the Crystal Heart Pulse Staff, very much wanted staffs. We unlocked the Aegis of the Vindictor, pretty beautiful. We unlocked the Lion's Tongue Gloves, looks alright. And that's all we have looted. I cannot attack that.
We looted a black sack of gems. Alright, let's leave this instance and head for the Hellfire Ramparts on normal, then on heroic. Or we're gonna start it on heroic, it's either way it's still fine. We got the blood furnace right up here. Maybe we're gonna do that first. Maybe faster. We're gonna vendor or auction house my other stuff.
I do not have a target.
And now quickly use my vendor.
I have many, many wares.
Some more trash and sell the point on equips. Apparently as I got a cauldron, I already unlocked that before. That doesn't really matter. Alright, let's enter the heroic mode of the Blood Furnace. I assume we already completed the quest in there. Let's play those enemies for a moment. I think we can go straight for the last boss. It's still heroic if I'm correct, anyway. If we go for the last boss, everything will be pulled. Yeah. Except of the layer trolls. So I'm going to the lever. It's gonna pull everything, or it's not gonna pull anything. Just need to wait. I think we can just wait, and then everything will be killed on the go. No, they will not respawn until I kill them.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
Nice, we got the frenzied staff, worth about 6,000 gold. Yeah, I think I have to do the other 2 dungeons tomorrow. I'm just way too tired today. Especially my other monitor doesn't work, it just annoys
I
me.
require a target.
So I'm gonna finish this dungeon, I'm gonna hop off. I only slept like 3 hours, so I need to get some sleep in return. Just gonna finish this boss. It's on normal anyway, so I'm gonna put it on hero tomorrow.
I do
But
not
anyway,
have
thank you for watching, and hopefully I see you tomorrow. Hopefully I am more awake tomorrow. Sorry, it's slightly a bit less streaming today. It's also because my second monitor is just dead, and sort of dead. I need to revive it on some way or another. So for now, I'm also pretty tired, as I said before. Like I only slept in the last 48 hours, or yeah, something like that. In the last 30 hours, I think then 24. Yeah. No, let's say 24. I think maybe 30 or 35 hours. I only slept like 3 hours, so it's not that much. Not stable enough for today. I think it was on heroic mode, so we're gonna do this tomorrow on normal mode. I'm gonna catch you guys later, and I do thank you again for watching my stream. Have a great day, and I'll catch you probably tomorrow or day after. Adios, ciao, anything like that.